What up, New York Giant Nation? It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. Coming back at y'all right now with the Week 8 edition of the True Blue Aftermath. Had to be you, O'Shane Zimenez. It had to be you. This defense played admirably all night long. I'm not blaming the defense, not one bit in this game. But O'Shane Zimenez, you are a part of the defense. And you really, really cost us late in this game, man. As good as that whole unit played, and to be quite frank, O'Shane Zimenez, you wasn't playing too bad yourself. Most of the night, you was creating some pressure, some decent pressure. You had things going on for most of the night. I'm not even going front. But at the end, when it came down to the clutch, you let me down again. You let this team down again. That offsides is egregious. You have to absolutely be disciplined in that situation. You cannot make mistakes like that in that situation. You cannot make mistakes like that in that situation. I get it from a competitor standpoint. Everybody looking for that extra edge. You want to try to get that jump and time that thing properly. No. In that situation, you got to stay disciplined, and you do not make a mistake like that. That ball was intercepted. We could have ran the clock down, kicked the field goal, and this could be the other way. And it could be 2017 New York Giants. Offense, once again, was up and down. Terrible interception early in the game by Daniel Jones. That was a difference-making play in this game, the way the game played out. Because his defense absolutely balled out the entire game. So that was definitely a difference-making play early in this game. That was a horrible interception, Daniel Jones. You do not get a free pass. You are my guy, but you do not get a free pass for making very bad plays, making very poor decisions. You absolutely just stared Darius Slayton down, and the linebacker made it. It was an easy play for the linebacker. So you gave the Tennessee Titans a short field, and it was a wrap. It was an absolute wrap. Overall, there was still some good things from the offense too. Execution has to get better, but execution can be better if this offensive line can actually block some damn body. Good hard running by Devontae Booker tonight. Could have been even more. What's going on, Joseph Bowden? Thanks for stopping through, bro. Another one of those games, man. Another one of those games, bro. We can't get out of our own way, man. I just don't understand why we keep losing the same way all the time, man. This is a game we should have won. Kansas City served it up to us on a silver platter. A silver platter. This game was ours for the taking. And I know I was a little hard on O'Shane Zimenez starting at the time when I just came in here at the beginning, and I should be, because that was a big play. It was a big moment. And it's just unacceptable to get an offsides penalty in that situation. I'm the same way, Joseph, man. I didn't expect us to win the game either, man. I really didn't. But at the same time, I expected it to be close. And I just, what's up, Benny? Good to see you, man. But yeah, I also agree with that too, Benny, to a degree, man. I don't know what sometimes makes some very questionable coaching decisions sometimes. And it's I'm starting to get my patience and running thin with that. But I don't know, man. I think we'll see, man. I mean, right now he's the guy right now, and all I can do is have his back and support him, man. But at the same time, man, he's got to he's got to get his head out of his ass sometimes, man. He makes some very questionable decisions, man, some choices in these games. But I'm just upset because his defense, as good as this defense played a week ago against Carolina, this effort against this offense on their home turf, to me, this is the best effort this defense gave us all season. And it's a shame that their hard work couldn't be rewarded with a W. I don't know. I'm just this one's gonna have me hurting for a while, man. Because we had this game for the taking, man. And I know a lot of people didn't even give us a chance. You saw what the spread point spread was out in Vegas, 10 points. Yeah, right. They ain't even come close to covering that. Took a game-winning field goal for him to beat us. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He wastes those timeouts, man. Critical ones, man. We really could have used that extra timeout. And it just now, late in this game. I mean, I'm still not sure if it would have really helped with the outcome, with the way things went down. That last offensive drive was absolutely atrocious. Daniel Jones, something else you can't do. You can't take that sack in that situation, young man. Like I said, I got your back. You're my guy. Hey, what's up, Sunday? But yeah, you cannot take that sack in that situation, man. That was also another, like, you're gonna give people reasons you're giving people reasons to, all your haters, you're giving them more reasons to keep hating when you do things like that. I'm not putting this on you. You still play good throughout most of this game. Like I said, that interception was horrible. That sack you took at the end of the game was horrible. At the same time, you working with with rations, bro. I mean, yeah, you had Kadarius Toney for most of this game, and then but Sterling Shepard goes down again. Once again, you got Darius Slayton dropping passes, hitting them right in his hand. I mean, Evan Ingram finally woke up in the fourth quarter. I mean, he scored a touchdown and then had a couple catches on the last couple of drives, but need more of that, man. Like, where was he at for the first, second, and third quarter? I mean, this is what I'm talking about. People not stepping up. This offensive line is already, as we know, is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Daniel Jones' best strength as a quarterback is throwing that deep ball, and the O-line can't even protect him long enough to properly execute that and do that. I know that Jason Garrett wants to do that, but he can't. He can't. It's just not in the books. That O-line can't block anybody. This KC defense is not that good, and they still were struggling to block them up too. This offensive line is very problematic, and it absolutely needs to be addressed. And this offense will not be able to function properly, no matter who the hell or what weapons we got. I'm feeling you on that Shep thing too, man. I love the guy too, man, but he is always hurt, man. And I feel like I'm not even sure if he's ever played a full 16 ever in his career, to be honest. I'm not. If he has, I can't remember. Maybe his rookie season or something. I don't remember if he's ever played the whole schedule, man. It's always one thing or another with him, man. Unfortunately, he's had his hamstrings. Now it's his quad. He has issues with concussions. I mean, Chef's a tough guy, man. I love that guy, man. He's a true New York Giant, man. But I can't. I'm ready. I feel you. I feel you on that, man. It's time to move on from him, man. He's just not doing us any. He's not helping us out because he can barely be on the field. I have no idea why we extended him, man. Because with his injury history, that alone, we shouldn't have extended him just based off of that alone. I mean, like I said, I love him Sunday, but he's always hurt. I mean, he's always hurt. People have been complaining about Barkley's injuries. Shep has been injured every single year. Always misses like substantial amount of time too. It's always like chunks of games, 3, 4, 5 games. Like he's always hurt. Trust me, he's one of my favorite players on this team. I would not if in a perfect world, he could stay healthy, I would definitely be lobbying for Shep. You know what I mean? But I just at this point, availability is your best ability, and he's just rarely available anymore. I mean, that's the nature of the business. I mean, whatever he's got going on, he just can't stay healthy. But I don't know. This is a tough one right here because, like I said, this is a game nobody gave us a chance. And I think we went out there, and I hate moral victories because moral victories quite frankly, they ain't shit. I want the real W in the win column. But I know we went out there and like let people know that we ain't pushovers, man. This defense is might be safe to say it's finally waking the hell up. Because that is back-to-back good games. And that's the first time they've done that this season, too. Put together back-to-back good games. I'm proud of this defense tonight. Like I said, I already said my piece about Zimenez. I'm really just trying not to even think about him no more because that was ridiculous late in that game. Absolutely ridiculous. But Shep always been good, but they've been using him wrong and come to injuries. He's cheaper and more reliable than KG. I mean, he's definitely cheaper, but right now we've invested in KG for at least a couple of years for sure. So he definitely ain't going nowhere, at least not right away. He'll still be a New York Giant next year. Next year for sure. I mean, but with Shep at this point, maybe dangle him out there on the trade block, see if we can get something for him. I mean, I think he does bring value. I mean, so somebody could offer something decent for him. You know what I mean? Not going to be anything crazy, but extra draft capital never hurt nobody. You know what I mean? It's not going to be no like he's not getting like no Von Miller type offers. You know what I mean? Like no second and third round picks, even though that trade was absolutely ridiculous too. Because I feel like the Cardinals just basically gave him away. I mean, I said the Cardinals, the Broncos basically just gave him away. Because that second and third round pick they got from the Rams is basically a third and a fourth round pick, if you really think about it and do the math of where the Rams is going to be picking at in the draft. So that's just a joke anyway. Honestly, there aren't many parts of the team that I want to keep. I think DJ, Saquon, Tony, KG, Andrew Thomas, all our D-backs, Ojulari, Leo Williams, and the linebackers. Other than that, I don't know. I mean, definitely want to keep pretty much. Well, I don't know about. I'm not so sold on our linebackers, bro. I'm not totally sold on our linebackers. I mean, see what Blake Martinez comes back and can do, but I'm not totally sold on this linebacking core, man. So I think we need to really look at that. I mean, right now, like we said, we got Tay Crowder in the middle of our defense, calling our defense, and he is Mr. Irrelevant from a couple of years ago. I think that guy, he'd be a good rotational talent, like he kind of did as a rookie season. More of a rotational player, but I'm not sure how I feel about him being like right now. For instance, I mean, I get it. Blake Martinez went down, but he was still starting alongside Blake Martinez anyway. To me, that's just. I mean, I get it. You earn your reps, earn your spot in training camp, but that's not. Come on, that's not a recipe for success when you got Mr. Irrelevant calling your defense. The franchise is a disgrace, man. Look, I don't know, man. Right now, I just think there's a lot of there's so many little issues with this team that it's hard to just pinpoint any one individual person, man. Like I know a lot of people are on that Gettleman train, don't just want to get Gettleman out of here, and I'm not like his biggest supporter either. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't know why I feel like I keep falling for this same trap. I see something in this team, man. Even with the effort tonight, even in a losing effort tonight, this is a game we shouldn't even have been in. And it's like, I don't know, man. And we still competed with the team that's been in back-to-back Super Bowls. But that's I get it, man. I get it. But guys, everybody, like I'm trying to like keep everybody like try to keep y'all calm a little bit, man. I'm trying to, but I feel y'all pain. Trust me. After that Atlanta loss, I went off the deep end my damn self. Took me a couple days to get back and redirect my, you know what I mean, my focus to this team, man. Like I get it, man. But the reality is, if you continue to just keep tearing down and firing everybody, letting everybody go, we'll just be the Cleveland Browns, the Detroit Lions, the New York Jets. I don't want to be those guys, man. I know this is taking longer than a lot of us had the patience for. I get it. But at some point, you got to let a regime try to build something, man. 2 years ain't enough time to really know. At the same time, I do understand y'all side of things and I understand the patience that you got to have. That I understand that we have been demonstrating plenty of patience. But I'm not sure if completely getting rid of the coach, firing the GM, and bringing new people in, because when you bring new people in, then they're going to want to bring their own people in too, and then that's a whole nother rebuild. It's just a cycle over and over and over again, and it's what bad franchises do. I like to think that we're not a bad franchise. We are the New York Football Giants. This name holds some degree of weight in the NFL. I agree. We did get lucky and we did not capitalize, man. The Kansas City Chiefs, they handed this game over to us on a silver platter, and we did not take advantage of it. This here, I'm all about this right here, because I do feel like this is where our biggest problem lies. I feel like he is one of those owners that is way too involved with what's going on, man. It's too much. He needs to take a back seat and let his employees work, man. Because I think this is the biggest problem for real, man. John Mara, man, he needs to let these guys work, man. I do definitely agree with that. This man can talk. He can definitely talk the talk. But right now, he is still yet to prove he can walk the walk, man. Definitely a hell of a talker, though, man. He had me ready to run through a damn wall for his ass after that opening press conference when he got hired a couple years ago, last year. But yeah, so far that's all it's been. It's a lot of talk, man. Matter of fact, he's been talking so much I don't even listen to him no more. I haven't listened to a Joe Judge press conference in weeks. I don't want to hear it anymore. All stuff aside, we are the 2-5 Giants, and in the offseason, all of us said we were going to lose this game, and we put up a fight against the defending AFC champs. We got promise in the future. It looks that way, man, but it's like it's just taking so long to come to fruition. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the problem is. And it's like I said, I really feel bad for a lot of younger guys because you haven't really seen much of a winner at all. I mean, last time the Giants was a good winning franchise, you guys were little kids. You know what I mean? So I feel bad for y'all. Y'all didn't get to enjoy some of the glory years, man. But I do. I don't know, man. I'm just. This one's leaving me. This one hurts a little bit. This one does sting, man, because we definitely had this one, and like I said, a game where nobody gave us a shot, man. The offenses just can't execute because Without that offensive line, Benny, when the offensive line can't block, you can't. It trips up the whole offense, man, because they can't run block, they can't pass block. This offensive line doesn't do anything good. They literally do nothing good at all. There's not, you can't pinpoint anything and say about this offensive line and say they do that really, really well. They do not. They do nothing well. Nothing. Like I said, Booker had some really good tough yards tonight, but a lot of it was on his own effort. I mean, he was getting those. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. This offensive line needs to be majorly addressed this offseason in the draft and in free agency. We need 5 competent guys. I feel like we do have one who's injured right now. I guess won't be back until after the bye, at least. We hope. At least I hope anyway. So we have one competent offensive lineman on this team, I feel like, right now. And we need 4 more guys. Because I might not be so opposed to Matt Peart as a rotational swing tackle or something, but no, he's not a starter. He's not a starter. He's a turnstile. He's a turnstile. He can develop as a swing tackle and just keep getting those good practice, those valuable practice reps, and maybe become better. But right now, he's not a starter. Can't do it. I've seen enough. I've seen enough of him. And our whole interior offensive line, Will Hernandez is a disappointment, man. Overall, it's a disappointment because his rookie season, he came out, man, swinging, man. I thought this kid was really gonna have put together a very good career, man. But he has absolutely just continuously regressed every season of his career, man. Over him too. Sorry. Good guy. He has a lot of moxie. He'll definitely defend his teammates, get up in anybody's face. But, bro, I need that attitude when you're actually blocking them. You know what I mean? Okay, you're a tough guy, but you got to still block somebody. Put your hands in the dirt and move people out the way. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. But what I do know is that I have to be to work at 6 a.m., fellas, and Sunday. And I am going to have to end this right now because I got to actually go to sleep on this. I might hop in real quick on Pat and them stream and holler at them for a quick minute, but I'm about to take it down. It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. Y'all catch me on Wednesday night for the Real Deal NFC East Roundup, which I have taken down at the bottom of my screen by accident. And I'll check y'all out, man. Peace. And thanks for coming through, too. I appreciate everybody. Time to wake up. You was new, man. If you haven't subscribed, I appreciate it if you would. For listening. If you was feeling this, please take time to subscribe and smack them likes. Feel free to drop a comment and let me know what you think. Don't forget to ring that bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at Mac the Giants fan. That's MACDA Giants fan.